Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess Doctor. Today is day 36 in my quest to 1000 rating on chess.com. Yesterday was a decent day. I won one game and had a draw in the second game. And now my rating is 750. So yesterday was decent. Let's see if we can keep going today. And let's go. Today is day 36, first game. Let's go. Alright. White pieces. Let's go. Italian opening. Okay. Scandinavian defense. I usually prefer to do this. We can go here with a check, but I use this check. Mises Kotrish variation. Espresso. His rating is lower than me. Can't read his name, but it ends with Kumar. Abhijit Kumar. This move kicks his queen. This move first defends the pawn. Or let's kick his queen first, because he will push this pawn actually. But if he push, I take, and he wants to trade queens, I will take with the knight. And if he push, and I take, he takes, I take with the knight instead of taking with the king and losing castling rights. So that's one variation that he can go with. Will be an equal game, but I will have my knight out, so I still have an advantage. Clever move, right? Because if I push this, he will take the pawn, right? How about a check? Probably pushing the queen instead of pushing the bishop, right? Because the queen is looking at this and this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not memorizing any lines, by the way. Just try to play naturally. I only know my opening, which is the Italian opening. Anything else, I'm just trying to respond with like what could be the best move. That's why I take some time to think. With time, for sure, the different lines will be repeated, so I will know how to respond to them. Probably this. Push the pawn, maybe. He will take it. I can give a check. Right? I mean, I'll beat that one pawn, but I think that's the way to go. Could also bend this knight, actually. And he can't take with the queen because I will take with the knight. Yeah, I didn't have to do that, actually. We'll bring the bishop. Let's think about this. Yeah, probably just going here was a better idea. Takes. I take with the bishop. Be down a pawn. But ready to castle. This should have been done before this stupid pawn push, actually. If he takes this now, I will probably be forced to take back. Oh. Do you know what? Like, I have to take. Am I forced to take? Maybe retreating here? He pushed this pawn on me. Oh boy. Let's just take them. That stupid pawn push. Keep going back to it. Ready to castle, but I feel like this check is... He will avoid it by developing a piece. So it's not good, actually. I think castling now is the way to go. I'm down a pawn, but I know why. Push this, he takes, I take. I have double pawns. Not ideal, to be honest. I feel like I need to get in front of his pawn, because this pawn push is going to be deadly. And this bishop is kind of can't go anywhere except on this diagonal. You can go here and start going this way, but this pawn is dangerous, so I had to get in front of him. Bishop can go out now. Look, this bishop should only go here, because after I move this knight maybe here and he's busy looking at it, this pawn is going to be weak. So he has his queen here, but his queen probably... This is a very bad position for his queen now, because I castled on the other side, so... Should I go h4 or h3? Go here, go back, go here. Yeah, because he can go here and then here. Or could push the queen here if he goes here. So yeah, let's just go here. Oh, he can take the pawn now. But I will take this pawn. And this one is threatened. And if he goes here, I will take the second one. If he goes here, I'll take this. How about this check? Take the pawn. If I give this check, I feel like there is a way out of this. This is it, right? This is, the rooks are seeing each other, defending this knight. Yeah. Weak pawn, another weak pawn. So yeah, he's up 2 pawns, but like there is some way to get back. Let's see. His position is still better, but I still think I'm not in a horrible position. He can't even take this pawn because I will take his queen with the knight. So. His bishop though doesn't have too much options. He can go here so that you have like double attack on this pawn. But in that case, I'll just go with the rook. And there are potential checks for me in case the situation gets complicated somehow. And once this knight moves from here, this pawn is weak, again, as I said like a few minutes ago. So let's see. This pawn is very dangerous though. Yeah, I knew he's going to do this. You'll go here. If I go here, you'll go here with the queen. Which one do you want to defend? Go here. This knight either takes this pawn or go here. Only move is here with a tempo on the queen. I go here. So he goes here. I go here. What can he do then? This gives him a chance to activate this knight actually, because I will go here, but he can like just go. Well, if he goes here, I will take it. If he goes here, I will take it as well. If he goes here, I will take it. Only way is to go back actually. So maybe, yeah. Yeah, if you really want this pawn, go ahead and take it. But I will take this. Now what? This knight is trapped. Actually, only way to defend it is to go in with the rook, probably. Rook d6. So he gave up on the knight. What is his next move, though? Oh, he was tempo on this rook. Oh, I didn't see that. All right. Fantastic. Now we can push this pawn. Fantastic. I didn't see it. Yeah, we're losing. Completely losing. But again, the lesson is never resign. Even when he's up 9 points and you blundered your queen, don't resign. You never know what's gonna happen. That's a fork. He has to move his queen though. Well, here was a tempo on his queen again. He'll go here. I'll go here. He can just go here, but he will take. I push this pawn. Terrible move because he will take no. go here to save the knight. I just take this pawn and give him the option which piece to take, because I'm down a piece anyway, right? And he will probably take the bishop, because this bishop is looking at 2 pawns. Is there any other way out? If I play this, he cannot take the bishop, because I'll take his queen. So he will take the knight. We push this. Kick him. Where would he go? He just stand in front of it, right? It's not a useful move. Still losing. He's actually right by taking his time to think, because he can blunder anything and the game can turn at any second. Good move. I mean, I have no way for bouncing back, but he can even keep pushing the pawns. Yeah, exactly. Uh, if I were him, I would just push, because I can't take. Because the rook is here. I can take this pawn. Only move, and he comes in my face with a checkmate. Checkmate. Because these two are blocked. Can he see it? This is a checkmate if he goes here. Checkmate. Seriously? How was it checkmate if he went here? He can go here now. That's also a checkmate. That's not because I can go here with the bishop. Can't go here. Can't go here. Bishop only move. And he takes, go up. Very humiliating, but okay. He had a faster win. Let's see if we can get a stalemate or something. That's why you should never resign. But again, I'm losing anyway. But is he going to take? I don't think so. He had a checkmate here. You didn't see it. Go here. You can go here. We'll check. I will take it. Let's see if he will blunder something. If he doesn't give a check and leaves this hanging, if he just does something crazy, there is a way to get a checkmate on him. Like if I take this, if he left it hanging, this is a check. And this bishop is looking here, so only move is here. And then I give a check from here. The pawn or the rook? Maybe the rook. Useless pawn here. It's very weird though that he had like probably more than one chance for checkmate. There was one that I saw which he could have gone here, and then I think there was a second one. Is this it? My chance to bounce back? Wow. Wow. I mean, he's still winning. They go here. He goes here with a check. Here is better, right? Here is better, gives me more options. He's still winning, but it's not a clear win for him. Like, he has probably to promote. I don't think he can give a checkmate with just the queen. He will have to promote. Now he takes this pawn. And those three pawns can promote. If I were him, I would take the pawn and try to promote. Oh, I can't give a check. If I go... Should I go here? Maybe just here. Give a check, go here. If I take this one, he can give me a fork and take the... Keep going with the checks, just buy some time. This pawn is down. Will he keep pushing pawns? If I go here, Only move. Oh, only move and he gives check from here. Shoots. Only move, he gives check and take the rook. Check from here and he takes the rook. Can bring it in his face though. Very complicated. If he goes here, I will go behind it. He can't go here because I will take it with the bishop. Where were he? Oh, he were here. I thought he was here. That means I would have taken with the bishop actually. This move evades the checks, right? You can go back here. Go back, I go back. I'm okay with a draw. That would be one hell of a draw actually. He can't go here because I will take with the bishop. And he can't just keep pushing the pawns because I will take his queen. Goes up, for example. We got stuck at this. Should I offer him a draw? Let's offer a draw. I don't know if he will take it. He declined. His idea is to go from here. If I go here, he moves down. Try to overdraw again. He declined again. Yeah, I don't know. He can push these pawns, yeah. That's right. But what about this? If he gives a check, I'll come in his face again. If he push this one, I take this one. Try to offer a draw again. He declined again. Getting very interesting. I mean, he's still winning, to be honest. But he doesn't like have a clear winning position. Unless he find a way to promote. Which I think if he wants to do that, he has to bring his king to these pawns. And with the queen... I go here. It's a good idea to go in his face with the bishop. And whenever he gives me a check from... Yeah. Crazy that I'm kicking his queen at this point. Thank you for the queen. Wow. Get in front of him, right? Do I have a winning position now? Wow, I'm winning. He won. Did I just win this game? I'm not going to take. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you take this pawn. In your dreams, man. Let's keep going. Wow. What what a turnaround. He had a checkmate like at least 2 times that I have seen. There are probably more than that. If I push, he can't go here. If I push, he can go here. He can't go up though. Now he can't go here. I won. He can't go up. Need to be careful of the stalemate though. If I promote, this is an available, right? An available move, yeah. Wow. That's why you should never resign. That's why you should never resign. Holy freaking guacamole. Let's hope that there's no stalemate now. I'm winning now. Yep. I was losing. Wow. Okay. We won the first game of today. That was day 36, right? So yeah, first game of day 36 was amazing. Let's do the game review. His accuracy will completely go down now after he was like dominating because I blundered the queen. But that's why you shouldn't resign. Never resign in these situations. You have seen the guy had a checkmate like 3 times or something, or maybe more than that. Wow. At these ratings, never resign. Don't resign until you're like 2000 maybe or something. Wow. His accuracy is still over 70%. I think he was like horrible. I didn't blunder. Like even giving up my queen was not a blunder. He blundered 3 times and he has more best moves than me. He had, of course, 4 misses. These are probably the 4 checkmates. Or maybe those were blunders when he didn't take them. Something like that. So I was not horrible and I didn't blunder. Like that queen was not a blunder? Are you serious? Like I was completely losing here because he had checkmate moves. Okay, 1, 2, 3. He had 3 times he had a checkmate option. Here, yeah, let's see that. It can be hard to stay alert for in-game tactics, but you did it and won the game because of it. Let's see. Best move was to develop. Yeah, and if he takes, okay, double pawns. Yeah. I mean, we ended up with this double pawns anyway, so developing was probably better. Okay. And at this point, like when he pushed this, my advantage is higher because of this push, even if I have the double pawns. And now the advantage is decreasing. So the double pawns is not a big deal because I will castle on the king side. Okay. Best move was to go here with the bishop. This was a mistake. I remember I noticed that this was a mistake. Yeah. So this pawn push, yeah, was terrible. I could even not just go here with the bishop. I could just go here right away. He's pinned, and if he takes my queen, I will take. If he takes my bishop, I will take with the knight, and then he takes the queen, and then I take with the bishop. So yeah, this pawn. Actually, this was worse than blundering the queen. I feel like this where the game was like completely in his advantage now. But still, 1 pawn down is not the end of the world. Okay. That was another mistake. Should have just pushed this. But how would I find that this is the best move? Oh. It's because now this square is defended by 2 pieces, the rook and the knight. But if the knight is here and he comes here with his bishop, it's only the knight that's seeing this. So now if he takes, okay, because now if he takes, this will be a free bishop because he can't take with his queen because of the rook. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not. That's not a machine move. Yeah, that's actually a very clever move. Yeah, but it's not a machine move. So this was a mistake. But what were the other options? Like I probably would have never found this one. Maybe you just go in here. So let's go back. What if I do this? Is this a good move? Yeah. Second best. Yeah, I probably would have thought of that one. Yeah. Anyway, I did a mistake here. And he even missed. He should have taken. Yeah, because he takes this, he takes that, he takes with the queen. Which will happen eventually, but let's see. And I will blunder the queen in the process. So he missed and I did another mistake because I should have gone here. Because still this is available. And this is an inaccuracy because he didn't see it. So yeah, I see all this part here was all about taking here. Because he will take this knight and this pawn. And he didn't see that. Now I'm winning. Oh, give a check and take the knight. Yeah, I just went for this pawn, but I could have just given him a check from here and take the knight. Wow. Man, he was horrible. Like I was bad, but he was even worse. Yeah, it makes total sense. Okay, he could have done this from the very beginning, but he did it now, and it's now a mistake. Yeah, because I go here, shows a fork. Yeah. Yeah, we traded the pieces down. And I have, it's equal, but I have a bishop and he has a knight. So in the end game, bishop is more powerful. I have these double pawns, but he has an isolated pawn. These two are isolated as well. So it's equal, and actually the engine is saying it's like completely equal. Oh. Let's get back to where we were. Okay, this was a miss from him, like he should have gone here. And this was a miss from me because I should have taken. And go with the variation that we have just seen. This move, yeah. I took like a minute here to find this move, but yeah, that was the best move. Inaccuracy, he's like, he has a slight advantage, but it's like close to equal even when he's up 2 pawns. That was my thought at this point. He's up 2 pawns, but like there is no winning position for him. But then I give him another mistake. How can he punish this mistake? This was a blunder from him. Oh. Again, a second time. I should have just given a check and took the... Wow. Like he gave me a second chance for it. But I completely go the other way. He do a miss and then he blunder again. Win a bishop by pinning a piece. Should have just pinned it, yeah. Just pin it. Yeah. Wow. Like he was doing everything. Look at this part here. We were both horrible. We were both horrible. And this is just a miss. It's not a blunder. Now he's completely winning. And for a few moves, the situation is like this. Here the engine was suggesting I take, yeah, because defended was the rook, yeah. It's a free pawn. And he can't take with the queen. Because I will take, yeah. Was that his only move? No. Why is it his only move to take with the queen? Why can't he just go here? He goes here. The engine is saying that his best move is to take. What if he goes here? But you just said that the follow-on is that he takes. The engine is kind of crazy now. Like, now you said that his best move is to take. That's what I do when you show the follow-up. But when I do this, you're saying that it's the best move, which I think is the natural move in this situation, to be honest. Pretty weird. Tell me in the comments what I'm missing here. Am I missing something? Like when I show the follow-up, he takes with the queen and he loses the queen, which is terrible. Because we go from +8 to +6 at some point. But when I move here, it's saying it's a best move, and this wins a knight. So it means like he's gonna be 11, +11. Weird. Anyway. Why taking is better? Like if my rook is back, I take, he'll just take this. I go on him with a tempo with the knight. Maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe. I thought about that, like take the pawn, and like he will have a choice which piece to take. I thought about this. Inaccuracy. Should have just gone here with the king. Another inaccuracy. Should have just pushed. But I feel like, I mean, he was completely winning here. Checkmate threat, yes. Showed checkmate. Wow, yeah. There was a checkmate this way. But he would have never found this. Like he had like a very obvious checkmate and he couldn't find it. So he couldn't find it. So he would have never found this one. Anyway. So here's number one. First checkmate that he didn't find. Yeah. Go here and it's a checkmate, yeah. This is an opportunity to checkmate, yeah. That was very easy. Let's go back. When he went here and I went here, he could have just taken with the queen, with a check. And wherever I go, I mean, he can't take this rook, but I don't know. This move was to go here. Is that a bad move? This loses a queen. Okay, so I'm terrible as well. I'm terrible, but let's see how this loses a queen. Oh, the pawn. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's not an option. He did this, which was not a bad move. That was an excellent move. My chances are slightly going back now. Inaccuracy. He's still like mate in 5. Show me his tactic. Yeah, it's completely game over. Like, and I was like waiting for this move, and then boom, boom, boom. This was not even the best move for me. I thought about going here, to be honest, so that when I go here, he cannot just come here with the queen somehow and give me any checks from here or anywhere. I thought about this, but I thought, I don't know, like, it's hidden behind this. Now what? He's still winning, right? I don't know. Felt like having all my pieces close together is better for me, because there are more chances for him to blunder in that case. That was a mistake. Taking was a mistake. Wow. So he's still completely winning. So far he's still completely winning. And he found a great move, like he's completely winning. He should have just gone here. Oh yeah, give a check and take the rook. He didn't see it. Yeah, this was the only move. And now we go into this position where just have gone down. Just go down. Yeah, and he can't give a check from here. Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking about if we can get a draw with reputation. Like, I was only asking for a draw. Remember that I offered him a draw like 3 or 4 times? I didn't take it. That was a blunder. Because yeah, that's now allowed me to take his queen. And now I'm completely winning. Yeah, that's the only move. Absolutely. This move. Now I'm completely winning. Mate in 16 moves. I think we spent more than that, but yep. Wow, what a game. This game was, the review was like 65 minutes, more than an hour. But we'll have to go for the second game. So this was the first game of day 36. Let's go for the second game of day 36. Let's go. Probably needed some rest, but Amr from Egypt. Amr joined in 2023. Amr A+. The engine here suggests to take, right? Maybe I should just defend. I hate this variation. I don't like taking. Maybe I should just develop. He can't take in that case. Yeah. Come out with the bishop. The pawn is here. Yeah, he was waiting for me to take. Stop this bishop from coming here. Take, 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 take. But if I push, he takes, I take, he takes the queen, I take with the knight. I like this variation more. He might push. Let's see. I'm forcing the game to go into the variation that I prefer. I don't know. But I don't know if that's right or wrong. We'll see in the interview. Yeah, expected. It opens this square, but he will take and I take, and the pawn will be hanging, so that's not a good option. Probably only move is here now. Then he pushes this on me. Go here, he pushes. The knight is gone. So maybe here then. Am I getting better or am I still too bad? I don't know. At least so far I survived without losing any piece in this game. I don't know. Because I don't like the exchange variation here. Terrible position for that bishop, because the pawn is here. He could have gone here, right? Should I just do the fianchetto and castle this side? Kick this bishop. How about that? Or this one. He takes, I take. And he still can't go here with a knight. Maybe? That might be wrong though. You'll see what the engine will say. There was another variation of just kicking his bishop. Usually the engine prefers stuff like that. I don't like just pushing this pawn and getting the bishop here and castling this way. I want to get this bishop out from this side. Push the pawn now, right? Or that was going to be a blunder. Because in some variation this push is a blunder. Let's see. I push. This is an available square for him. But the pawn is here. Let's close this square first, because he was actually going to come here with the bishop. Let's see. Need to get this bishop out. very closed game. Gansberg variation. Yeah, I like this variation, to be honest. I might lose still, but I don't know. I don't like that exchanging and the beginning just take this pawn and he takes my pawn and blah blah blah. I don't know. I take the pawn, he comes out with the knight, I take the knight, and then he just takes, and it's a weird variation that I don't like. So this is better for me. You tell me in the comments, was that right going this way or just taking the pawn was better? Tell me in the comments. He's taking his time to think. This is like that third player from Egypt that I play against. I think so. I remember at least one. Maybe there was another one as well. I don't remember. He blundered. Just loses the piece now. He saw that there's a fork here, but the queen is here. I think I took the game in a variation that he doesn't know, and he blundered because of that. Still need to pay attention though, anything could happen. Need to pay close attention. He's thinking now of like some counter attack or something. But there isn't. I don't think there is. He's thinking right now, yeah, maybe I'll just take this pawn or something. With the bishop, I don't know. I'll take this pawn, but I take this pawn with a tempo and the knight. This was a horrible move, this knight move. A complete blunder here. It would be terrible if the engine just called it a mistake. This is like a straight up blunder. Because the game was equal and now it's not equal. Yeah, he's starting to think of a counter attack now. Take, he takes, so he goes. Yeah, he takes. Now what? He's trying to do anything, like he wants to take this pawn now because when I take, he pushes this. Something like that. He wants to do something like that. Probably it was better to push this pawn now because he can take it now, and when I take, he push. And I might lose this bishop. I'll be forced to go back, but that's not ideal. So actually taking now is a good option for him. Oh, I will take with my knight. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so the pawn stays here. This is still an annoying point though. Castled. Very strong defense here. Look at this, the knights, the bishops. this pawn is hanging, so like you can go here, but I will push. I mean, the rook is defending it. It's not hanging. It's isolated, but might make some problems for him. This pawn actually, we'll see. I didn't move the queen so far, right? It's important to keep this knight here to defend this pawn. It's going to push. Take. I think I have to go here, because when this position opens up and I take with the bishop, it won't be hanging. And now the rooks are seeing each other. I think I'm doing well. But again, still, there's no clear winning position for me. And this annoying pawn has to get off the board somehow. But his queen is here. So the way to get this queen of this position is by somehow pinning this bishop, and it will only be pinned if it's defended by the queen somehow. I don't know. Wow, I thought like this was a very strong position for his knight actually. This bishop here is not good. I mean, it's stopping him from going here with the bishop, but yeah, if I go here with the rook, he will pin me. But I will take, right? That would actually be a free bishop. No, he will take with the queen. Maybe push now, because if he take, I will take. Like the same way this pawn is making problems for me, I will make problems for him with this pawn. Yeah, go here, and then defend it with the bishop. Maybe. I don't know, this might have been a wrong move now. Because the position of my bishops is not that good. Yeah. He takes, I take, he takes, I take. So it's not good for him. There's double defense now here. This pawn is now hanging. How long has it been hanging? Oh, it's just now. Yeah, very good move actually. Um, this is looking into turning into a very complicated game now. Have to reroute this bishop now. Now I can go here with the rook. Maybe reroute this knight. This knight is not defending anything. So maybe stopping him from going here with the bishop. Looking at this pawn, but this pawn is defended. I feel like I have to reroute this knight. And this rook would give more support to this pawn. Be wondering to see if the engine thinks I'm doing well or not so far. Like am I playing some good moves, or there are some misses, or these are mistakes or blunders. It's a bad move, right? Because I go here, he pushes, I take. If he takes, I take. Or maybe go with the rook. The rook is better. I can't go here because I'll take with the queen. Let's see. He's probably thinking about pushing this, but it leaves this pawn hanging. That was not a good move. Yeah, I thought about this, but I can just go here, right? I could go back as well, but what is he going to do? It's a very closed game, and I forced it to go into this direction actually. The Gunsberg variation. Let's see if I can win here. What is he going to do? More support for the pawn. And if I push this, Is he just going to push? Probably, he's probably not going to take, right? I mean, it's the right idea when the game is so close like this to push the pawns on the queen side, but he just, I think he did it in a wrong way. I don't know. We will see what the engine says. Maybe it was right, actually. I don't know. This is now a passed pawn. We have to watch out for that. I mean, if he pushes here, it's defended. Wow. I didn't see this coming. It looks good now, actually. So I probably should just go back here because this pawn is now very weak. I need to reroute one of my knights to this square. Or it's actually available now. He will come here with the bishop, right? But then... Yeah, this is a good square for the knight. And this pawn is still well defended. It's not a good move for him actually to remove this bishop because this opens this square for me. I can't sacrifice the rook actually. Take. And I'm already up. I can't go here. Only move is to go down. You can now push the rook here. I know it's not a good idea for him to push. This is a very strong defense here, those three pieces. Let's see. If I go here, he goes here, and I can't take. This position is available, this square is available. the square is available. He will push this pawn. I will take it. So I go here. He pushes this. I take it. Takes with the bishop. Take with the queen. That's one variation. Another variation is that these two pieces has to get into the game. Go to B and C. What if I just push this rook back? He wants to push this pawn. Push this rook back and reroute the bishop. We go here, he push, I will take, right? If he goes here, I will take, so that's not even an option. He can go here. I'll probably take with the knight in that case. But he will take with the pawn, and these two pawns will be completely deadly defended by the queen. Brilliant move. Right? That might be completely wrong though. Was this a blunder or a brilliant move? I mean, I think there's some strong defense here. The rooks can see each other. The king can go here. This pawn is still defended. This bishop can also reroute here and look at this pawn. So there are no like obvious threats. So I think a counter attack here is reasonable. And I was up in material anyway, so you will take a minute to think about this, whether to take or, I mean, what are the other options instead of taking though? Push the pawn might be better for him actually. Yeah. Check, he takes with the knight, I take with the pawn. And the game is opened a little bit. very tempting. Still very dangerous here. What is he going to do? Four pawns on this side. They are blocking the vision of the rooks. This rook is defending this pawn. Still, there's no breakthrough here, so he has to be careful on this side. Can just go here. He'll go back. Or just go here. If I go here, he pushes the pawn. Let's just go here and see what is he going to do. He can push actually. Go here. What if I just go here with the queen? Goes this rook. It's very dangerous for the king though, but I didn't see this one. Give up this rook maybe. Yeah. What a turnaround. Still not a losing position, but this knight needs to do something. His plan is this pawn. Come with the rook, maybe. He did a good attack on this side, to be honest, but we will see in the game review what happened, what did I miss. This is now looks like it was a blunder. Taking with the bishop here, but he didn't take back, he just pushed. Need to think. There's no time. I have to do something. Okay, he can take. I don't care. I have to attack, there's no time, I'm down on the clock. Like this move was open for him, was the king, but now it's not. Is there a way out for him? I don't know. Let's see. Too much suspense now. He will have to do something before the clock runs out. The good thing is that these... Give him a check with this. Checkmate. He came back. Wow. Checkmate. Yes. Yes. Yes, what a win. That's a very good win. That's a very good win. Okay, we got 7 points. Okay, we won 2 games today. That was a very good day. Very, very good. Rating now is 765. Haven't got to that far in a long time. Okay, great. Let's see the game review. This game was too complicated. I don't know. Let's see. Probably accuracy will be in the 60s because it was a very closed game, and usually in the closed games I don't find the right move. So I don't know. Let's see. Did I blunder something? I don't know. Let's see. He had chances to bounce back. Way to turn the game around by exploiting your opponent's positional error. Yeah, the accuracy is horrible. I knew it. I don't have any blunder. He has 3 blunders. I have 5. Yeah, I want to see those ones. I have 5 misses. Game rating is terrible for sure. I told you. I was sure that this was not a good game from both of us. I want to see those 5 misses because he blundered 3 times and it looks like I didn't take advantage of that. He also has 2 misses. He has 5 mistakes. He was horrible, like 5 mistakes and 3 blunders. 51% accuracy. Yeah, let's see. Now, okay. Didn't take. Now this is the 4 knights game. Yep, I had to do this because he was coming here. Or he was just gonna jump with the knight. Okay. Best move was to take. But this is not bad. So if I take... Yeah, but we get the legendary double pawns here. I can give him a similar double pawns if I take this. But anyway, I didn't take, I just pushed. And he pushed. And now the game got really complicated because of that. That was the best move, good. This was the first mistake, okay. Yeah, I thought about kicking his bishop. I remember during the game I said we will have to see what the engine says, because usually the engine suggests kicking his pieces. So yeah, just kicking the bishop would have been better. And he missed an opportunity he should have taken. Tactically win opponent. Let's see the missed tactic. Yeah, now he won a pawn, and he has a very strong position actually. Yeah. But he just played this. So I had to take, yeah. Best move was to kick him again, and I didn't do it because this bishop was gonna come out, I think so. He castled, should have pushed this. Also, this was a good move from him actually. Later on, this was a complete blunder, yeah. I remember during the game I said this was a blunder, yeah. Yeah. Best move was to push. Yeah, we got into very complicated situations because of the A file later on. This move, castling was not the best move. Should have gone here, okay. But it's still excellent. Now he's building up this pawn chain. Okay. Better was to go here, but anyway, that's still a good move. So far my mistake was just pushing this pawn. But he missed it anyway. He wanted me to go here. Just solidify the position around my king. Wow. So this was not a bad move from him. I realized later that this was fine. This was the best move, okay. Excellent. Should have gone here instead, but still excellent move. So far there is no horrible moves from me. And this was the best move. Good, I found it. Now I'm completely winning. I should have just I thought about this. Remember when I said I should just sacrifice the rook and I'm up in the points? That could have been better for me. Just take, he takes, and I take. He'll be happy that he took a rook, but I'm still up in points. I'll be up 1 point. So these two are 4 points, this is 5, and I was up 2. So yeah. But this was not a bad move. Now I'm completely winning again. Yeah, so this was a brilliant move, it looks like. Oh yeah, here's it. This was a brilliant move. We're going for it. This was I didn't see it till that point. I was like very, very scared of that pawn. This was a miss. So he did a mistake. So I found it. Yes. Yes. Brilliant move. Finally. What a bold sacrifice of your bishop. A brilliant tactical idea. This move wins a pawn. Yeah. Yep. But there is a checkmate now, right? What is he going to do? He will push this? Which he did it immediately. Yeah, that was in a very closed game. That was a very great finding. That was an inaccuracy. I wanted him to just go back. And that's an inaccuracy from me. Should have just gone here. Mistake. Why did the engine never suggested that he goes here and takes this bishop? Because this bishop ended up finishing the game later. So this was the best move. Yeah, I spent some time thinking here. Yeah, look at this, was 3 minutes. So I spent more than a minute thinking about what should I do here. So this was the best move. Another is doing all kind of mistakes. So there was an eventual checkmate here that I didn't see. Should have just gone here and then go here, and there's like no time for him to do anything here. Miss, yeah. Go here, he cannot take. I go here, checkmate. Blunder. Another miss. So all my misses were here because like there was a checkmate here. An opportunity to win a queen. Where is the queen? He wouldn't have done that. Anyway. Another mistake from him. He had an opportunity now to win the game. Because this was a gigantic miss apparently. Again, this would have never happened. But this was like, for him, this was a blunder he should have just taken. He should have just... Still a winning position, right? I go here, there's no time for him to do anything. He blundered. And then I did another miss. I should have gone here. I don't know, it's not like this. There's an eventual checkmate here, so I don't know. I don't know. This is the free piece. Yeah, he shouldn't have taken with this pawn. He took, which was like game over. Yeah, because he was just taking this, but the game is over. I had Two brilliant moves in one game. For the first time. This is for the first time. So today we won 2 games and we had 2 brilliant moves. This is very good. Yeah, game over. Checkmate with the pawn. Perfect. All right. What was his options here? Just take. I mean, even if he takes, it's still checkmate, right? Like, still do this. What can he do now? There's no checkmate in sight. Like, there was a way for him to get out of this. So he actually, wow, that was a blunder and not a mistake, because it was game over because of this move. Yeah, like this rook got out of the game now. I gave him a checkmate with the pawn. All right, what a day! I won the 2 games. The first one was weird, and it looks like the second one was even more weird. I don't know, but I won 2 games, and my rating right now is 765. So this was day 36 now in the history books. See you tomorrow on day 37.